Hello YouTube, another sort of random assortment video, and a surprise unboxing that I knew I ordered, but I didn't expect it to arrive just yet, so that was kind of a fun surprise. But first, starting things off with the non-silver, this is another US Mint set from my local coin shop's weekly drawings contest. It's from 1976. Oh, I've got the envelope upside down. Oh, there it is. 1976. So a nice little uncirculated set. And then, as usual, they include a random smattering of coins they don't know what to do with, none of which have any precious metal content. But this one, Venezuelan 2 bolivars, looks completely uncirculated to me, so I will probably be holding that in a flip and keeping it around, because it's in lovely shape. And it's a very pretty coin. This buffalo nickel didn't come from that contest, it came in a eBay order that the seller just decided to include an extra buffalo nickel. So that's the end of the free stuff. Moving along, the last non-silver piece is this Ike dollar. And I do think I will collect a full series of Ikes. Like I mentioned in a past video, it was sort of the original coin that got me interested in coins way back when I was a little kid. And I think they're great looking coins. And so, I will probably look to pick up a full graded set of those, because they're not too expensive unless you go up to like MS 68 and above. Then they start to get pricey. Moving along to the silver. This was sitting in a case at a local coin shop. They had a few more. The price was okay, a little higher than I would have paid if I just ordered them from JM Bullion, but it was sitting right in front of me, and I didn't have to buy $100 worth. So I grabbed one. Like I said, they had a few. I only picked up one. I thought about getting more, but it was $25 for the coin, and that didn't inspire me to buy a whole pack worth. So this is a Burundi lion, my first. Very nice looking coin, but the price, like I said, is a little high. You've all seen the Un peso before if you've watched my videos. This was purchased for spot price. And at the time, I believe spot was about 16.8 or 16.7 something. So there's the Un peso, and then from a different local coin shop, another assortment of silver coins, all bought for melt price from their melt bin. There we go, get a nice zoom in. So that whole bottom row is francs. I've got a 1/2 franc, 1 franc, 2 franc, refocus, there we go, and a 5 franc. So that was nice. They were separate. I had to sort of sift through the box to find a collection of each of them, but they all looked nice enough for me, and I grabbed one of each little denomination there. And then the rest of these, there's one from Canada. This one is either really worn or the strike is a bit weak. I think maybe a little bit of both, but from Romania. Germany. And the Philippines. With United States of America. So those are all nice and silver and purchased for spot. This little lot is about 1.98 ounces actual silver weight. Bringing things back to the Ike, this one Came from a local coin shop, and it is a PCGS MS67. So like I mentioned, they're not terribly expensive at the 67 grade, and the proofs you can go all the way up to like a 69 before they start getting expensive. But this is a 67, it cost me about $30. And I'd like to keep collecting them, because I've got a bit of a history with them. So that was rather nice, and now on to the unboxing. And I did cut open the box already, and I taped over the serial number. And there's a little note in there as well. So I'm just going to slide the packages out without looking at the note. Because the note is probably an invoice with all my info on it. And I believe, I haven't actually looked, the only thing I can think that they could be would be from Provident. Which I know there have been some up and down reviews of other precious metals dealers, but I've never heard a bad review of Provident. So if you're looking for a good starting precious metals dealer to make a first purchase from or a last purchase from, I've had nothing but great experience with them, and I don't know anyone else who has had anything other than great experience with them. In this case, I actually switched the denomination of the coins after placing the order, and they were happy to do that. There we are. So I would strongly recommend Provident. Of course, shop around. The more I hear about APMEX, the less interested I am in ever purchasing from them. JM Bullion and Provident remain strong, as well as lots from eBay. As far as eBay sellers, Modern Coin Mart has been very good to me, and so has Silvertown. So if you're looking for large eBay sellers, I would recommend those two. But so exclusively from Provident, and I only got 2 of these this time. I got 5 of the last issue, but these are the Slade Dollar Zombucks. Which I'm sure lots of you have seen. They are a nice coin. I'd like a trade dollar to go with them, but unfortunately trade dollars do not come cheap, so I've been keeping an eye out, but haven't had much luck finding a decent one for not too much. And I'll go ahead and slide this one out, since I'm wearing the gloves. The thumb of this one got a little sticky, so I don't want to touch the coin with that while I was opening the box. But yeah, awfully nice coin there. I do like the Zombucks series. I came in a little late to start collecting the whole thing. As far as flipping, that was my original intention with most of the Starving Liberties. But they didn't do great, or haven't done great over the past few months, so I only decided to go for 2 of the Slade Dollars. And then, of course, one of my absolute favorite things, kookaburras. And I'll leave the others in their little bags, but I'll just hold them up. And that concludes everything I wanted to show. I don't think I have any shout-outs or questions for anyone at this point. I do have another video waiting, but I'm not going to make it until I get some stuff in the mail that's on the way. I have about half the stuff I'd need for that video. So keeping it all under 10 minutes. Have a great day, everyone.